obviously, I think Democrats are going to be skeptical of any Trump cabinet member. And he did seem to be not the most forthcoming. Why call for his resignation?
Think of all of the people that we have conducted interviews with so far throughout the Epstein investigation. Howard Lutnick, the Commerce Secretary of the United States of America, was the most blatantly deceptive, the most obviously covering up for, the lies that he has already told to the American people. And I think we're all just so sick and tired of how disgustingly corrupt the Trump administration is, and the fact that people in my district, the vast majority of them, and the majority of Americans across this country are just so sick of this corruption as they take away people's health care. And then Howard Lutnick just sits in front of us behind closed doors without being on video and just lies over and over and over again. I read back parts of the transcript and I was just disgusted all over again myself.
I have not read the entire transcript, but I was going through a bunch of it today, and he is very, I'll say, like squirrely and evasive. If that's a fair or charitable read, was that how it felt in the room?
Yes, and that's why, I actually wasn't that concerned for this one, that it wasn't on video compared to some of the others, because it's so clear even when you read the back and forth that he's lying and that he's uncomfortable. And it's just clear from the responses. I mean, whether you look at our dialogue where I asked him about whether or not in the year 2012, when he went to Epstein's Island, whether he had heard about the 2008 Alex Acosta sweetheart plea deal and the many accusations and the charges against Epstein. He said no, even though this was his next door neighbor and they ran in the same circles. Whether you look at other members' exchanges with him and you read them and how he takes back the fact that he had claimed in October of 2025 that he believed that Jeffrey Epstein blackmailed people. And he's taken that back. And I think that's one of the pieces that we need to look at most closely. And I think the interview with Lutnick, as well as our trip earlier this week to West Palm Beach and the hearing that Oversight Democrats had with survivors of these heinous crimes, really has demonstrated to me that we will have to open much of this back up, that we have to bring these individuals back when we take the majority in Congress, and there have to be real consequences for these lies, because these are crimes. I mean, whether you're under oath or not under oath, lying to Congress is a lie, and someone like Howard Lutnick has clearly done so over and over and over again.